hugging and slapping five and high-fiving right around the pitcher's mound.
Initial D's got all these vital elements of cool stuff. It's got a Eurobeat soundtrack that slaps, some groundbreaking 3D animation, relatable characters, and an awesome story. It's famous for inspiring all of these Eurobeat memes and spiking up the price of the Toyota AE86. Seriously, you can't get one without paying at least like $20,000, and this is like a 20-year-old car, 30-year-old car. The anime started in 1999, and it's been going on and off even until relatively recently. I didn't actually watch the series until I pulled a clip for a video. This clip in the Digimon video, I just looked that up. I was like, oh, okay, like I need something that's nostalgic and is like driving related, so I just pulled up Initial D, and then I saw the first anime opening. I clicked it, and then from the first note and the first image, it was like, whoa, that's crazy. I got chills. I cannot watch the opening without even starting to shake my legs. From the opening character shot of Keisuke being all cool and putting his hands in his pockets, I was hooked. Not to mention the homies at Funimation have all the dub uploaded onto their site for people to stream legally, meaning if you want to watch Initial D right after this video, all you gotta do is go to Funimation.com and watch Initial D, dubbed and subbed. Also, I'm pretty sure the first and second season at least are on YouTube full subbed by Funimation, so awesome. And you might be asking, oh man bro, you gotta watch the sub for the anime, but honestly, the dub is so good. The dub is my preference beyond anything. You got that cheesy anime goodness, and when it's together with the cell animation and the Eurobeat, and you got that peak anime, Toonami, late night goodness, man, amazing. Nostalgic. It's even got that anime thing where they say the title like twice, it's like Initial D, and then it comes back and it's like Initial D. Dun, 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 dun. You know, like it's pretty cool. It's about a high schooler named Takumi Fujiwara and his band of buddies, two of which are in a group called the Akina Speedstars. When a rival group called the Akagi Red Suns challenge the Speedstars on Mount Akina, their home turf, the Speedstars get desperate. They try to find the ghost of Mount Akina, an old Toyota AE86, which is basically a Corolla, who's super fast and races down the mountain every night. Long story short, Takumi shows up. Turns out he's been driving the AE86 since middle school to make tofu deliveries, doesn't really care about driving, and he's also a driving genius. He whoops the butt of the challenging racer, and the rest of the series is about him getting better and better and realizing that he might actually enjoy being a street racer. This is one of those shows where you get really cozy with the characters. You start to build attachment to them, and it's really because the show is about these friendships. I mean, it's also about cars, but it's also about these friendships. Check out this closing moment for the end of season 2. It's heartwarming. They're pals. The thing about Initial D that's so amazing is that it's really grounded. It's the opposite of the typical stuff that you'd expect from a sports anime. And while it does have ridiculous stuff like,
what the hell? Inertia drift.
The thing is, it's not a shonen anime. That's not what it's all about. And no one ends up becoming like a giant version of an AE86. No one dies and no one shoots fire out of their car. And at a first glance, you might think it's just shonen, but it actually isn't. It was published in a seinen magazine, meaning it's meant for an older audience. Initial D deals with a lot of subjects in a very nuanced and grounded way, and when I started watching and there was this really annoying character, I thought that, oh man, because it's a shonen, like he's gonna get really annoying, and it turns out that he wasn't even that annoying. And he grew, and he changed. This dude caused some tough situations by being a blabbermouth and just in general being like that anime comic relief character, but he always has loyalty to his friends and he grows. And despite all the hardships that all these friends go through, they're always there for each other. When the 86 breaks down, or your girlfriend turns out to be a sugar baby, or you were too late to get together with the love of your life because you were being stupid, or the girl you love moves away and then calls you like a brother to her, the gas station guys, your bros, the Akina Speedstars are there for you. It's the silver lining that the show gives you when all these tough times hit. Look at these guys. They're the homies. They're awesome. And then on the other end of Initial D, when the tofu boy Takumi slams the gas pedal, that's when the show revs up. It gets your blood pumping with the Eurobeat hits like Running in the 90s, Deja Vu, and of course my homie Around the World. I haven't been this invested in shitty CG since Beast Wars. You got the great sound design and the typical anime shit with the analysis going on during the battle. You got people waiting on the track with their conversations like it's Sports Center. The story is awesome because it keeps making these situations where you don't think this clunky old 8.6 is going to make it, but then it does. And you got all these racers with their different motivations and their different philosophies and their different cars, and it really makes for some awesome stories. The best thing is that there aren't any obnoxiously evil people. There are no like villains. There are no street racing people that would try to kill the racers and wreck their cars. The closest thing you get to this is Shingo, and by the end of his little arc, he's well on his way to becoming a better person and a better racer. He's the only one that even considers using his car to damage the other car and win the race. It's not like every other racing show or movie that ends up in, oh, I can't win this race, so I guess I'm going to kill the other guy. It's just about becoming the best and winning, and it's about pride, and it's not really about like money or like lives at stake or anything. The most explicit motivator at one point is getting a full tank of gas. The show is about the homies and cars. It's not an exaggerated Hollywood franchise like The Fast and the Furious, and there's no crime angle. It's just about racing and relationships. It's nice, it's grounded, it's comfy, it's nostalgic, and by God, Takumi and Itsuki, their relationship is so wholesome, and you know, it really warms the heart. 5 out of 5. Actually tops the list of my favorite anime. That's it, like Naruto, gone. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, gone. Anohana, gone. It's all initial D, baby. Thank you for watching. Stay cool. Stay fleshy. Here's some love to all those lonely drifters out there.